Hey guys, it's Miss Keegan. We're going to do a quick math review and then we're going to go ahead and do our math test today. So right now we're going to look at our numbers 11 through 20. So this is 11. So we know what 10 looks like. So we're going to go ahead and put our counters on here real fast. So that way we know what 10 looks like. And remember, 10 is when we fill up all the spaces. So now we have 10. Now we want to make 11. A 1 and a 1 make 11. 1 and a 1 make 11. So this is only 10. So we need one more counter. So now we have 11. 10 and 11. All right, guys. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the number 12. 1 and a 2 make 12. 1 and a 2 make 12. So we know that we need 10 more counters on here. So I'm going to get some more counters. And we're going to go ahead and fill in our tens frames real fast. And we know we only need to fill in one 10 frame, right? Because we only have one 10. So one 10 frame. Okay, so now we have 10. And we don't have to go 1, 2. We know it's 10. Then we need to go 11, 12. 10, 11, 12. Remember, 1 and a 2 make 12. All right, now we're going to do number 13. So we're going to need more counters. You can use the same ones if you want. So you're just making a different number. So 10. Remember, we're filling in the whole entire tens frame. And only one of them. Because there's only one 10. 1 10. 1 10. Now we need 3 more ones. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now we have 10, 11, 12, 13. 10, 11, 12, 13. Remember, 1 and a 3 make 13. 1 and a 3 make 13. And you can even sing it as that song. 1 and a 3 make 13. 1 and a 3 make 13. All right, now we're going to go to 14. Okay, we're going to have to fill up that tens frame again because we have 1 10 again. So we need to fill up 1 10. Good thing I got a lot of counters. Oh my gosh. All right, so now I'm going to fill it in. Make sure we get all of them in there. All right, so now we have 10, but we need to go to 14, so we need to add 4 more. Here's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now you have 10, 13, 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Remember, 14 is a 1 and a 4. A 1 and a 4. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do the number 15. All right, it's got 1 10 again. It has that 1, so we need to fill up 1 10. So we're going to put on more counters again. And you guys already know that all of it filled in is 10, so we don't have to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so there's 10, but we need 15. So there's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And remember, 15 is a 1 and a 5. A 1 and a 5. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do 16. All right, 16 is a 1 and a 6. A 1 and a 6. And you know when you see that 1 that it's only 1 tens frame. So you're going to go ahead and put on 10 more counters. Look at all the penguin ones that I have. Yay! All right, so we're going to put on 10 more counters to make our 1 10. And then we need 6 more to get our 16, or 6 ones, okay? So there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now you have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Remember, 16 is a 1 and a 6. Okay, after we have 16, we're going to go ahead and go to 17. So here you go. We got to fill in that 10 again because it says 1 10. So we have to fill in that tens frame again. That's a lot of 10 frames, isn't it, guys? All right, so now we have 10. But now we need 7 ones. So now we need to get 7 down here. 7 more. So I'm going to get some more counters. So here we go. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now we have 17. And remember, 17 is a 1 and a 7. A 1 and a 7. So there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, now we're going to go to 18. All right, we got that 110 again, so you guys know. Let's fill it in. We got to get all those counters in that tens frame again. All right, hopefully by the time we're done with this, you guys are the master of the teen numbers. All right, so here we go. There's 10. All right, so there's our 1 tens frame. There's our 1 tens frame. Now we need 8 more counters. So there's 10, 11, 12. There's some more counters. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And now we have 18. And remember, 18 is a 1 and an 8. A 1 and an 8. You know, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, now we're going to go to 19, okay? So 19 still has that 110, so we need to fill in that 110 again. So we got all these counters to get this going. I need some more. All right, so now we have 110, okay? Now we need to get 9 more ones to fill in this one. So let's go. There's 10, 11, 12, some more counters. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now we have 19, okay? You ready? There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Remember, 19 is a 1 and a 9. A 1 and a 9. So, but be careful when you're writing, because sometimes you guys put your 9 backwards and it looks like a P. So it's 1P. So remember, let's watch our 9s to make sure it looks like a 19. All right, and the last one is 20, and it has no 1. So we don't have to really do anything with that because there's no 1s. Now we have a 2, which means we need 2 tens frames. And that means we fill up all of it. And you guys already know how to count by tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Well, this is the same thing, except we're just counting by tens with a tens frame. That's all. So I'm going to get some more. So it says 2 tens frames. Well, it says 2 tens frames. Well, I only have 1 frame right now. So, but I need 2. But good thing I got this one. There's my second one. So I'm going to fill this in. And then since we know that these 2 10 frames, we know that both of these frames are 10, we don't have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have to do that. We can just go 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20. And a 2 and a 0 make 20, okay? Now that we looked at all of our numbers, we're going to go ahead and look at our math test. So let me show you what it looks like. It looks like this. Okay, and then Mama and Daddy, if you're helping them, please do not help them with these with the questions. Just write down on a piece of paper 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to go ahead and answer the questions together. So on my paper, it's going to look like this. And then I know, Mom and Dad, I know it's going to be hard not to help them, but I don't want you to help them because I want them to answer it so I can see if I need to continue teaching teen numbers or if we can move on to our next thing. So on your paper, you can put 1, 2, 3, 4, just like Miss Keegan, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and look back at our questions. All right, guys, right now we're going to be on this question right here. All you need to do is look at the tens frames and write the number that you think it is. Tell me what number is that. Is it a 16? Is it a 4? Is it a 3? Is it a 20? Tell Miss Keegan what number that is. So on number 1, you're going to tell me what number that is. Okay, I'll give you a minute. All right, now we're going to go ahead and go number 2. This is the alligator. I want you to tell me what number this is. So go ahead and look at the picture. However you need to count it, go ahead and count it and tell me what teen number this is. And you're going to put it on number 2. All right, guys, now we're going to go ahead and go down to number 3, and that's with the monkey. And then I want you to tell me how many's here, and on number 3 on your paper, write down what teen number that is. I'll give you a couple minutes for that, a couple seconds. All right, now we're going to go ahead and go to number 4. On number 4, I want you to look at these numbers and tell me what comes next. What teen number comes next when you're counting? All right, guys, if you have finished your test, make sure that Mommy and Daddy take a picture of it and then send it back to Miss Keegan so that way I can go ahead and give you your points. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you later. Good job, guys. You're doing great. Keep it up. Bye.